Hello everybody, Ken here. Welcome back to Hearthstone. Some more Tavern Brawl. It all went to pieces last time, but we've got it in hand. We're going to try out a new deck. We're going to boop over to a different class. Who do we want to boop to? Let's boop to the Paladin. Why not? See how things go. Okay. First things first, let's jump over to our big boys. Kel'Thuzad, Magus, Stormwind, Force Tank. I don't feel super good about Stormwind or Force Tank, to be honest. So, I'll have a think about those. I still think they're probably worthwhile. Okay. Right, let's remove this filter. Sadly, no Tyrion, which would probably be pretty decent. Solemn Vigil, not terrible. Holy Wrath, perhaps well worth having here. Yeah? Feel pretty good about that. Blessing. True Silver's okay. I feel like a lot of these kind of on and off. Draw cards for Divine Favor, not bad. Noble Sacrifice could be pretty solid. Equality Consecrate would be worth having, I think. Yeah, let's run it. Let's run the combo. Hammer of Wrath, always a decent card. Let's just draw. Do we run that? We run the... I actually honestly don't know about True Silver Champion. Because I think the cards we come up against are going to be just too strong for it. Boop over here. Fun in our sights. Always good. Pyro is good. The Pyro equality is quite fun. Do I want to pop in a Pyro for that? Not necessarily. I'm almost tempted by some of the cheap taunts just to fill up space or to block them off. I think that could be actually quite interesting. What about like a Shield Bearer? Well, the Shield Bearer is not going to do anything. It's just going to be dead weight. So, where's what else do we have over here? Anything exciting? No. Praised Alchemist is interesting. Stuff like Frostwolf Grunt, although probably not the best taunt. Could be interesting. I think you could do some real interesting stuff with some of those. I'm sure someone out there is playing a low-cost minion kind of deck. I think it's tough, but you could definitely do it. Okay. Ogre. Good solid Ogre. Taurasian. Lord of the Arena, maybe. A good solid Taunter. Or the Draconid Crusher. Should we try the Draconid Crusher? I never try it, so maybe we should give it a shot. How are we on dragons now? 1, 2. Just those 3, 4, I think. I don't feel like 4 is enough to warrant the big boys. Which I realise is a vague statement. But, I mean the Paladin dragon fella. What about the Owl or Humility? Maybe just Humility. But the Owl body not impressive. This was the fellow I was after, Dragon Consort. Holy Light, not bad. But how about Humility? Eye for an eye? The secret no one ever plays? I mean, there's how much damage are they gonna have? Probably most of them will have. That guy did have one drops, but he was, you know, putting out guys. Let's give this a try. Let's give this just jump in and give it a try. Okay. So, imagine how this deck would be with Tyrion. We didn't bring any silence. But, that's okay. The silence has been alright. It's been a little underwhelming, to be honest. Ah, the priest. I'm more scared of the priest than anything else in this matchup.
Light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
Okay. Okay. Should we start with this? Should we get rid of the ogre? Play the... We have options here. Nefarian Avenge. We could play Holy Wrath into Crusher. Sadly, we don't have Molten Giant, so we can't bang for 20. I'm really interested thinking about how the game goes forward when they bring in more and more cards and kind of conceptually
Well met.
how the game could change as they introduce new sets, whether they will decide to keep all cards in this standard kind of legitimacy. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Your magic shall not save you.
This person's going for hella minions. They've already run out of cards. So. Wrath in the face. That's what we do. 3, 7. So. They'd trade into it if I did this, probably. It's a tough choice. The Crusher is more useful in the late game. Only slightly, but theoretically more useful. Big game aside. That's good, getting rid of a Shadow Word Death. See, if we played Nefarian first, he'd be dead right now. And I'd be kind of sad about that. Right.
Priest, the light serves me.
Oh, that's cool. I like Nefarian has the specific dialogue for other characters. Priest, the light serves me. So yes, going back to what I was saying, I'm really interested going forward to consider how they're going to deal with kind of synergy. So for example, Holy Wrath. Will they ever bring in a card with like a 30 cost that goes down even more on the grounds that you could just one-shot your opponent with Holy Wrath if you got lucky. The Giant. Got Steel.
Reporting for duty.
I thought Steel was a great pull for us. I'm always interested, obviously, you look at a game like Magic the Gathering, where each year there is a fresh set. And you have to kind of consider, does having that fresh set make the difference to... You know, does that make the difference to having to get rid of old sets because there are broken synergies in there? Because there certainly can be kind of broken mechanics. For sure. Heal, make a guy, kill a guy.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
Got the heals. Because he does heal characters, he would heal the priest. The World Hero.
My apologies.
Oh, the silence. I mean, that doesn't kill me. But the Mind Blast will. Okay.
Well played.
Wow, the aggro priest. Who'd have thought it? Yeah, the sets are obviously designed with... Currently in Hearthstone, sets have been designed with everything in mind that already kind of existed within the game. But at some point they're going to bring things in intentionally or inadvertently where there are kind of broken combos between the sets. It's just one of those things that will happen. And then it's a case of, hey, do we say, look, you can't use Nax cards in Standard anymore, or you can't use BlackRock cards in Standard anymore? And then there is a precedent of that in a game like Magic, where if you want to play Standard, if you want to play the ranked, quote-unquote, ranked version of Magic the Gathering, you have to use the current sets. And you're perfectly welcome to play a kind of non-standard variant. You're welcome to play, you know, like a legacy variant where you can use other sets, and maybe there's different restrictions for that. Or maybe there's no restrictions at all and it's just a madhouse, a free-for-all. But there's certainly an argument to be made for... how that might affect kind of the cards they introduce. And by not taking cards out of the pool, does that restrict what they can add in terms of new cards? And is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know. It's one to think about going forward for sure. Okay, so we're gonna Holy Wrath Dorisian. Get the big money. Oh, come on. What is this? What is this? Ugh. Okay. Okay.
Move quickly. Reporting for duty.
Give him another turn of Thorisian. That's just what I wanted. Mechanith Thermoplug. An interesting one. Not a card you see a ton. But I think a pretty fun card. I think you just don't see it because the format's too fast. But that's fine.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Haha! The arcane shot, brilliant. Perfect. Explosive shot, a great thing to have. Not a perfect card, but I think it works well. It combos nicely with a quality 2 to clear the board.
I dream and
The world trembles. Right, okay. There's just so many games to play. I wish I had, you know, just the compulsion to play Hearthstone all the time, because there's so many incredible things that I would play. Whereas there's so many incredible cards I'd love to have, but kind of don't, on grounds of just not being able to fit the time in. Dunk.
Reporting for duty.
Can't really leave your Sarah out on board, sadly. Another card where every turn is just going to make a huge difference. There's the Awakens. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're hurting me. All these beautiful cards. Oh. Do we go for the money or the safe play? I think we go for the money. We'll draw a card anyway, so. Nice. Elixir, but unused elixir. Make a guy.
Reporting for duty. I've got the beast in my sight.
Bang. Okay, that worked out as well as we could have hoped, really. Gazrilla. Okay, great time for equality, I think. For sure. And I think we play the Guardian of Kings because I'm scared about Hunter and its burn potential. Definitely glad I put the equality in. Gives us so much potential to clear the board using our guys, which I think is really, really useful in this particular Tavern Brawl. Anything where you can efficiently kill big dudes is going to be huge. In a way that oftentimes it's not in the main game. Because you can't run a bunch of anti-big creature spells. It's just not practical, you know? Okay, okay. Now we'd lose a 4-1 or a 5-1. I feel like we kill...
Let me think.
Or we just ignore her. Bit of a risk.
Reporting for duty. Vengeance. Gotcha.
What are the odds of them having 12 damage? Not terrible. Sylvanas not a beast, so we're not going to get chomped twice and then shot. Hunter doesn't have a ton of buffs. Do they have taunt? Oof. Okay, take out that. Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay, we've got 4. We've got enough. We can do this. We made it. We did it. Finally, we have conquered. Victory! Okay. Well, it took us a while, but we got to it. Feel pretty happy with that. Let's give it one more shot with this same deck. Why not? We finally found something that kind of works. Again, there's a lot of RNG in this, in terms of can you pull your best cards, and you can minimize that by having a lot of the best cards in the game, having Ysera, having Ragnaros, having Sneed, having Tyrion, you know, and we don't have any of those, so we've just kind of got to rely on the magic of life, I guess. Lay on Hands, nice for a big heal. Guardian of Kings, less useful right now.
Well met.
Chromagus off the bat.
Reporting for duty.
Boom. There's the double draw. Priest definitely feels like the way to go. Having mind control at your disposal. Faceless Manipulator, obviously not a priest card, but you combine those together and you can have so many of any card going, really. Okay. Ooh, the Foe Reaper. The Foe Reaper. I almost feel like I have to equality again here. Well, we don't have too much out. Maybe I should hang on to...
To battle. Reporting for duty.
It's tough. Tough. I think there's a real compelling case to be made for going straight with the second equality. Let's hope he was planning to arcane shot. Oh. Okay, that works. Play the ogre.
Reporting for duty.
Nice solid minions. Nothing too fancy. Just getting it done. Fighting this priest Libano. I guess we're due for a big expansion next. It sounds like they've just announced their great tournament upcoming. So have that to look forward to. But I guess the next thing due would be another card expansion, which is kind of why I've got this thought in my head about how they're going to deal with the metagame overall. Okay, okay. Fun in my sights. Usually a good shout.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Oh, 15 or less is so close. Ah, whatever.
For Blackwood.
It's fine. It will still gain the... Or will it? Or is it Battle Cry? It's Battle Cry. Whatever. I feel okay about that. Doesn't get funding Libano's sites. Ooh, the Blessed Champion. Nice. And the Mad Bomber. Got 10 on board. Feels okay. We Kel'Thuzad here. I guess we could. Or we could lay on hands, play a guy. I don't think Kel'Thuzarding for a big game hunter on board is incredible.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. But now we've got plenty of options. Also, putting Kel'Thuzard out without getting it too much effect is just going to get it mind controlled, I think. Now we should be able to use it in conjunction with something. We could equality Kel'Thuzard. Always a classic. Get our 1/1 guy back. Oof. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Equality kills everything, and then we play Kel'Thuzard. Kill this. These trade, and then we play Kel'Thuzard, and we get our creatures back. And that's how you get around Sylvanas. Top tip for the day. Avoiding Sylvanas, just play Kel'Thuzard, you know, it's fine. And equality. Whoa, that's a good effect. Here come the Illuminati. Okay, we've got 7, 10. We're so close. So close.
Priest, the light serves me.
Now we're even closer.
For the spire.
We should probably kill this because of the healing. If they had the super heals, or just started mind blasting, it would have been over. Can't take that risk. 15, 19. Look how little of the deck we've been through. Okay, right, we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Let the game.
Maths. Well played.
Well played.
What a grand time. Okay. We need one more win for Paladin or Warrior dominance. Do we stick with the Paladin? Let's bop out of here quickly and into my collection. Have a quick peek at the Warrior cards. Where are you? What did I unlock? Must be the gold, I guess. Yes. Okay, Warrior. I don't think I have that much in the Warrior. I don't tend to hang on to Warrior cards, no. I think playing Warrior is going to be a bit of a waste without any of the big creatures. So let's just jump straight back in and let's see if we can run 3 in a row with this deck. Sorta Holy Wrath. Not a proper Holy Wrath deck, missing too much. I'm a huge fan of this kind of Kriparian style Holy Wrath deck where it's so many big beefy minions. Top deck the Molten Giant for 20 damage off Alexstrasza. Just kill them outright. Oh. It's such a ridiculously good concept, and again, like a great demonstration of interesting synergies that perhaps you wouldn't normally expect.
Well met.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hello.
Okay. Now I'm thinking about this. Because of course I'm thinking about this.
I wonder.
The obvious play is Mirror Entity. Now it could be a bluff. But if it's not a bluff and we play Chromagus, that could be game right there.
Let me think.
Let's make a guy killer and play a guy for it to kill. We do have a couple of smaller dudes. Not very many, but a couple. I think. God. By gosh, by golly. Oh, did we give him a Boulder Fist Ogre? Like, it's not great, but it's still a Boulder Fist Ogre. I think we kind of have to. Or we wait for Equality Consecrate. Just play a dude and just wait for Equality Consecrate.
Reporting for duty.
God. Ah. Secrets. They hurt me. They pain me. It's probably Ice Block. I love this. And I hate it. It hurts my heart. Blessing of Kings, a dude. Then at least we'll know.
Reporting for duty.
Then at least we'll know that it's not Spellbender or Counterspell. Also, now he can't just ping it with his dude. He has to do something more interesting. Brosea. That could be a lady. A good name. Or it could be Bros C. Or the Bros C. Popular musical act Bros. Bought their own ocean. Ooh, the polymorph. Ooh. Crikey. Really going hard. Oh, dang, man. Give me that Holy Wrath. Why don't you? Give me that Holy Wrath. Okay, let's play the secret game. You want to play the secret game?
Reporting for duty.
Let's play the secret game. I'm coming for you, Brosea. 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 Oh, these are smaller minions. This is good. This is clever. This hurts. This hurts me inside. Just a bit. One, two, three. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd have 9. That's okay. We can hold 9. We've got the coin.
Reporting for duty.
This is rough. This is difficult. This is mind gaming. I'm really kind of into this and also kind of terrified. If that's not Mirror Entity, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna applaud that play. I mean, if it is Mirror Entity, I still think it's a good play. But wowzers. Guardian would be an okay thing to give. Oh, if I had another Consecrate, that would be alright. I mean, I can Consecrate smack, like, Harrison. Clean the board up a little bit.
Have enough mana.
Oops. I misjudged. I misjudged. It's fine. It's fine. I thought Hammer of Wrath cost 3. I don't know why. I just played a Hammer of Wrath. I don't know why I thought it cost 3. For some reason I thought it cost 3. duplicate. That's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay.
Reporting for duty.
Big Game Hunter would be a good thing to play into their secret. Oh, he's going face. Oh, they're going face. And the ping. And the ping. And the frostbolt. What was your secret? Tell me your secrets. I need to know. No. Don't leave me like this, Bros Sea. Don't leave me floating in the Bros Sea. I can't handle it. Okay. We're running it back. We're running it back. Not necessarily against that guy or girl. I don't think our odds of finding them again are high. But we're going again. We're going again. I'm a broken man. Oh. Oh. That hurt me inside. That game.
Uther versus.
I loved it. I like honestly.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight.
I'm not one to get mad at games, and at no point there was I upset. But oh man. Oh. It kills me inside not to know at the end. It's like poker. It's like when that big hand comes in a poker game or something, and then you don't find out what the card was. No one tells you. Oh god, no one told me. What was the card? I need to know.
Greetings.
I don't know what your hand was. You've done me right in the disservice. Oh,
I've got the beast in my sight.
shooting my own dudes.
Reporting for duty.
Imagine this on a battlefield. Imagine like watching this happen. I bring this huge Uther brings this huge giant over, and then it's mind controlled, and he's like, oh no. Quick, Dave, the big game hunter. Dave, just pop him in the back of the head before he turns on us. Oh, rough times. Okay, nothing on board, but would not be unsurprising to see another one played. Let's go aggressive. We've got a secret. Eh? Now we're on the secret side. Admittedly, we don't have many good secrets as a paladin. Although I did genuinely contemplate eye for an eye. I think it's an okay play. I had a mouthful of water there. Okay. We can consecrate, which I kind of like, and play a Wilderfist Ogre. If I ping that, and then 4, 5, 6, that's still not enough to kill. But I guess I'd be better off doing 2 damage
To battle.
to this bucko.
To battle.
Although it's only going to do 1, presumably, technically, because of that. In fact, yeah, that wouldn't actually have made a difference either way. But I maybe wouldn't have suicided the 1 drop. So it would still have been a 7-7. I like it being a 7-6 because it can only trade with the ogre that way. Obviously, we could see a heal, so... Hot or not PL? That Poland? It's a hot or not Poland.
I must
Rate the Polish people. Man, remember hot or not? What a weird thing. Just conceptually, what a weird thing. But hey, I guess that's the internet. The magic of the internet. Ow! We lay on hands here. The big lay on hands. Yeah. That's uncomfortable.
Reporting for duty.
No, drawing 3 cards is drawing 3 cards, but man, that's not how I want to draw 3 cards. And see, look at that. As soon as you have board control in this mode, it's so difficult to come back because short of having Equality Consecrate, I can't play enough things at once to clear the board. It's not possible.
Reporting for duty.
I'm just kind of scraping by. Okay, interesting choices. Corehound would die to this. Force Tank would be put in Consecrate range. This one would obviously die. He'll probably just go face with all of them, I would imagine. Oh. 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 Aha! Ha 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 ha! You thought I was dead. But I wasn't. Quite dead. I will probably be dead this turn. But I appreciate your patience. Okay.
To battle. Reporting for duty. Well played.
Rough times. Rough life. We didn't get our final win. But, you know, that's the way it goes. And we had fun. Saw some interesting stuff. I think definitely my takeaway, Priest, probably the strongest. Can do some interesting stuff with Paladin, certainly. I'm sure stuff like Warrior could do well if you have the right deck for it, because there's some big high-end Control Warrior. Although, it's interesting. Control Warrior is obviously very commonly good because it can push through to the late game. And then start dumping out big minions. If you're going to start dumping out big minions from the get-go, you don't need to survive to the late game. So you can use almost any class. Which is why I kind of like the Paladin, because you have stuff like Tyrion. But I guess kind of anyone can be good in the right hands. With the right draws at the right time. That's been this week's Tavern Brawl. It's Heart of the Sunwell. Start with 10 mana. Go crazy with your big minions. Hopefully you've got more legendaries than me. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you had any comments about my plays, my decks, what you would have done differently, I'd love to hear them. Always eager to hear from my viewers. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I've been Ken. Be sure to click like if you enjoyed the video. I will catch you on the next episode. Cheers!